So we've heard from the bankers, we've heard from the economists, we've heard from the experts on what we need to turn this economy around, and not just the U.S. economy, the global economy. And it involves $700 billion worth of stimulus this and stimulus that and infrastructure this and infrastructure that and loans this and tax cuts that. What about hearing from regular Americans about a stimulus? Do we have any regular Americans that we could turn to with some suggestions for Barack Obama and the rest of the economic team? In fact, all of the global economists who are attempting to tackle this problem? Of course we do. Troy, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Grand Forks, North Dakota. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
You know, we hear from a lot of listeners on our program, and we hear a lot from you in particular there in Grand Forks.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm 35 years old. I'm married. I have a 2.5-year-old son. I am a postal employee. I'm a business reply mail clerk and machine operating clerk, and I am someone of faith, and I'm a songwriter, and I sort of dabble in all kinds of writings, I guess.
So basically, you're exactly the kind of person that Barack Obama needs to hear from in trying to determine what regular Americans' view of the stimulus package is, correct?
Well, I very much think so, yes.
You know, I was looking around last night on the Internet trying to figure out if I could get a sense of what Grand Forks is about. And you know, all I could really find was a lot of YouTube videos of people in Grand Forks showing pictures of lightning that they've seen from their roofs.
Lightning, really? I guess I wouldn't consider that to be any kind of a hallmark of Grand Forks. When I think of Grand Forks, I do think of cold. We're the coldest metro in the lower 48, and there's only one metro that's colder than us in all of the United States, and that's Fairbanks, Alaska.
And there was a guy on YouTube who had a video of his spit freezing in Grand Forks because it was 25 degrees below zero.
Sounds accurate. This morning it was actually 37 below.
Oh, my goodness. Well, let's talk stimulus. So what's your suggestion for Barack Obama, Troy?
What I would like to see in President Obama's economic stimulus package is a comprehensive embrace of wind energy. North Dakota and much of the upper Midwest, I guess you could say, is flat, prairie, lots of wide open spaces, lots of wind. North Dakota is quite windy, unfortunately, and it seems like if the giant turbine blades of wind farms dotted the fruited plain, I think we could power North America, and it would be renewable, and I think it would definitely stimulate the economy, at least in my area in particular, and create many jobs.
What's your assessment of the wind energy available on the flatlands of the prairie in North Dakota versus the hot air generated from Washington?
North Dakota is kind of, I love it because I consider it sort of in a way, it's kind of the least notable state, and I don't mean that as a put-down, but it's sort of the absence of the pomp and ceremony and pretense that you get so much of out of Washington. And I think wind energy is such a plain, simple, straightforward solution to a lot of problems, and I think it could really carry us forward into new economic health.
Well, Troy, when you have something that you really want to get off your chest and you need a place to really unload and make sure America hears what it is that you have to say, what number do you call?
8778, The Takeaway.
8778, My Take.
My Take.
Get
my
it right,
take.
dude. Get it right.
My bad.
You've
my
called
bad.
us enough. That's all right. Troy from Grand Forks, North Dakota, thanks so much for beginning our parade of suggestions from Americans and listeners to The Takeaway. Thanks, Troy.
Thank you, sir.
And now we have the spit test. That's spit. And it is freezing. And we're basically frozen.